What's up, everybody? Welcome to another IDK Sports Podcast, your premier podcast talking sports to the average guy. Like I'm hyped right now. I told y'all this episode, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it 2 pods ago.
Be good.
And we made it up. You know what I'm saying? We done made it. We done made it here. Yeah. This is the episode. We're breaking down the first of all, let's get the business out the way first. You can catch us anywhere, any platform, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, any platform, every Monday at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
You can follow us at IDK Sports Pod 23. Follow me and Anthony E. Great. Follow my man Kenny F. Finesse in the gram. And then share, like, follow, subscribe. Let everybody know that this is your premier sports podcast talking sports with the average guys. Yeah. On top of this week, man, this week might have some comments to him, man.
Y'all definitely gonna want to drop some comments on this because he about to talk crazy. This list, I'm telling you now, my list is fire. and y'all probably gonna have some players that we might have missed or some that or a name that we haven't put enough respect on that you probably want to drop in the comments. So this is the one. This is the one y'all gonna want to lock in with.
It's the one.
This is the one. I know he bugging. He's bugging. All right.
We haven't seen each other's list.
This is true.
This is the first time.
This is true.
I got my list. I'm like, he all with the notes and stuff. See, man, you know what I'm saying? Pen and pad.
You know what I'm saying? X's and O's.
Oh, so this is what we have right now. The list we have is the best college football players of all time making a team. Mm-hmm. Starting from 2015 to present. And you know, which one start? We'll start with offense or defense first.
I'm a defensive guy. I think we're gonna really be splitting hairs on defense. So let's go offense first.
Okay.
Because I think some of our players might match up on offense.
All right. So on offense, let's start the quarterbacks, man. My QB1.
Let's go.
Is Lamar Jackson.
Louisville.
You know what I'm saying? Louisville Lamar.
Yeah.
Was like watching a game system play. You know what I'm saying? It was different. You know what I'm saying? And QB2 is Deshaun Watson.
You had to.
That game between both of them. You ever seen that game?
Classic.
Go watch it. It's a classic going back and forth. The only reason why Deshaun is not QB1 is because Lamar won the Heisman. Mm-hmm. And he was like Mike Vick-esque. If it was like all time, Mike Vick would be QB1 because that's different. Mm-hmm. We ain't there yet. But Lamar was the closest thing ever to Vic. And then Deshaun, come on, he beat Bama. Hey, he made Nick Saban kick an onside kicker. Nick Saban knew he couldn't stop him.
I was about to throw because Deshaun also is my QB1. Deshaun is my QB1.
Over Lamar?
Over Lamar. I'm about to say, because that was going to be my point. It wasn't even about the Louisville game. It was more so the Bama game. Them boys were scared to see. Them boys were scared to see Deshaun on the field. They was scared.
But Lamar did it in Louisville.
But also just in part of being a part of like classic games, that Bama game also had personal bias. That was a Jalen Hurts game too.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts was going off in that game as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So however you wanna
didn't Lamar go into Florida State that year before they won the championship and beat them fools like 60-something?
Dropped it on him.
Yeah.
Dropped it on him.
Just saying.
Dropped it on him.
Lamar played by himself some great teams.
Yeah.
And handled them.
About to say, because correct me if I'm wrong. This is the only part where I get my dates mixed up. You'll probably know better than me. Was Devontae Parker still at Louisville when Lamar Jackson was there?
Wasn't that Teddy years?
When Devontae Parker was there?
Wasn't him and Teddy there together?
I'm saying I might be getting them confused right now. It might have been Teddy B when he was there. Yeah. All right, best.
Who's your QB2?
QB2. Oh, I went with Trevor. I went with Trevor. I went with Trevor.
I went with
Trevor. Also,
over Jameis?
Oh, I went with Trevor. Because also, mind you, because also you came in picking up the mantle after Deshaun. That's how much respect I had for Deshaun.
Trevor was down on my list.
I had Trevor just because you picking up that mantle after Deshaun. And you still showed up at a national championship game.
You won?
What we doing?
I had Trevor behind something.
That's what I'm saying.
I had Trevor behind my man Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow need to be on that list too.
You know my honorable mention, and there's gonna be some hate. But if you had to be there to know.
You about to say, I know.
Johnny Football was crazy at A&M. That time at A&M was wild. Like, I know.
That's 13, isn't it?
Is it? That's not 15?
I'm about to call a flag on the play. Is that 13?
Is that 15? I thought it was 2015. Did they him and Lamar play each other?
I ain't gonna fact check.
When Lamar was a freshman?
Johnny Football sound. I get my dates mixed up, so I don't want to stick here too long. But Johnny Football was Mike Evans.
2013. Never mind. Yeah. But Joe Burrow will be QB3.
He should be. He probably should be my QB2, honestly.
Trevor.
LSU squad was
Trevor's defense was crazy too. But, and I'm gonna put Justin Fields for his college went off at Ohio State. Was unstoppable.
Yeah.
And now he had a lot of receivers. He was unstoppable. My name Caleb had a decent career. Who else had a career that was? It was somebody else I wanted to say. I know it was Joe.
Jared. He was out of Cal.
Who?
Jared Goff. You dropped some buckets in Cal.
He dropped some buckets, but I really want to bring up Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, it just Lamar and Deshaun was just something we never seen before. And they did it multiple years. Like Lamar did it 3 years, and Deshaun did damn near 4 years.
They kept him from a chip.
Yeah.
Was Deshaun? So
yeah.
But Deshaun was just it was just different, bro. Like I think he lost 1 year and then came back.
Same thing, yeah. Lost 1 year, beat him 1 year. That's the onside kick year they lost.
Yeah.
And the next year they came back and beat him. So
bro, they did not. I'm telling you, Saban was shaking.
Yeah, he had no
Saban was shaking. And also, again, I just like the classic football games that you just had to be there for. He mentioned the Louisville game, that top 5 college football game in my lifetime.
That's when he hopped over the Joker.
Yeah. I think old boy who's also on my defensive side of the football list flipped that fool in that Bama game too.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into that.
Tua's up there too. Tua was close to my list, but he had a good career. I don't know. You don't like Tua. You don't like Tua. I like Tua. I like Kyler. What Kyler did do that 1 year. But it wasn't Tua. Kyler Tua way down there. Baker was up there for me because Baker won. And everybody gonna be like, "Oh, where Pat Mahomes?" Pat Mahomes Texas Tech wasn't like he was that gunslinger in Lubbock that everybody knew about. Like he could sling it down there, but it was Baker's Big 12 though.
It was. Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about like a face of a conference, face of a squad, I'm talking about Baker was planting flags, 50-yard line type Baker.
Thanks.
It was getting disrespectful out there at Oklahoma. So yeah, horns down Baker. He was different. Red River Rivalry Baker. He was different.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So now we're going to run it back. This is where we're probably going to disagree because I'm going to tell you my RB2 first. Running RB2 is Jonathan Taylor. Came in as a freshman, cooked at Wisconsin's all 3 years.
What else do they do in Wisconsin besides run the ball?
And he did it great.
Yo, all right.
And my RB1, Dalvin Cook.
That's a good pick.
Dalvin Cook
was different. He was different.
The reason why they won that championship was because of him. The reason why the year after, when they wasn't as good, was because of him. Was because they stayed decent, was because of him. Mm-hmm. Dalvin had the speed, he catch. He was it. He was him. He was him. What you got?
All right, for sure. Bet. Clear out. ISO on me. I'm starting with RB1 because boy was crazy. I'm going to take you back a little bit. 2017. LSU. Tennessee. LSU versus Tennessee.
All right, you about to say.
If you know it, then you know. We going with Leonard Fournette.
At what?
RB1. 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 RB1.
I've never been a big Leonard Fournette fan.
Leonard Fournette, that boy got exposed when he went to the league. But
Leonard Fournette wasn't that great to me.
He was. I'm talking about physicality.
Yeah, he was a physical runner.
Physicality. Stiff arm catch. I'm talking about face mask to dirt. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have to jump over too many folks, but speed to the sideline. He was winning foot races, run through you, helmet to chest, physicality. Leonard Fournette, hands down, one of my favorite college running backs to watch on Saturdays. I hear, and I think it was the same time that Dalvin was coming out. But only thing why I like the Dalvin pick because Dalvin was also showing that he had a full skill set, which I just mentioned. That's what I'm saying. I like your pick with Dalvin because he had a full skill set coming out of college. He can catch out the backfield too.
Stars, he was the best one.
You know what I'm saying? So when Leonard got to the league, those screen passes, those wheel routes, which Dalvin already had in his bag, those looking kind of shaky. And also Leonard didn't like to block no damn block. But also with Leonard Fournette, he did kick returns too, just like Dalvin did. You know what I'm saying? He was cribbing.
Man, talk to them, bro. He
was cribbing. I'm just saying, bro, I ain't trying to cuss, but he was taking it back to the crib. He was getting tons.
Against Vandy. But go ahead.
I'm saying
his biggest games were against teams that weren't that good.
Man, hey, them Bama games got nasty.
And them Florida games.
Clock cleaning.
He had his best. That's my thing with Leonard. He had his best games against Vandy, Mississippi State, teams back then that wasn't that good. When he played good competition.
I just mentioned Tennessee. He dunked on Tennessee, bro.
Tennessee good back then?
It did. Tennessee had, who? I can't remember their names right now. But they had NFL talent. Don't play them. Not too much on Tennessee. Not too much on them. And he went crazy on Ole Miss, too.
Ole Miss trash. They was on the violations. Because old boy left. Hugh Freeze just effed them over and done.
Yeah, he went to Liberty.
But when he met like the top tier of the SEC talent, he did not play good.
Damn, it was Bama. You know, Bama. It was Bama.
Bro,
not too much on Bama. That was a different defense,
hey,
bro.
I'm just saying,
and also, they on my all-time list, too.
This is what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody was
running on
Bama.
175-yard game he had against Vandy.
Dog.
It's Vandy, dog.
Ain't nobody was going crazy like that on Bama.
So out of everybody 2015, that's your RB1.
RB1, Leonard Fournette for sure.
Okay, who your RB2?
RB2, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara.
We know we're talking about college, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So okay, go ahead. Say your piece, but I'm going to say the name. Right. That's better.
Alvin Kamara, for sure. We will go Saquon. Ezekiel Elliott. Derrick Henry. He was almost up there, too. But I like Alvin Kamara just because he transferred.
He went to Garden City.
He went to... Fam, he had to get out. Like, fam,
what's up?
Yeah. But you ain't gonna get no PT over there. You had Derek, like you just mentioned.
He left. You
know what I'm saying? TJ Yeldon was still there. Where's TJ Yeldon at now?
He has some years with the Jazz.
Okay, where he at now?
Yeldon was older than all of them. He
came to the league at like 22, 23.
No, that's TJ Yeldon.
No, I'm saying he came like age-wise. He came to the league at like.
But TJ Yeldon was old. TJ Yeldon was.
Hold on, and not too much on TJ Yeldon. He was nice when he was at Vandy.
I was about to say.
He was nice. But I'm just saying.
But Yeldon had was the one that kept Derrick Henry back.
But also, I'll try to shy away from when I was making this list. I was trying to shy away from like, damn, who else was out there on that squad that was really busting numbers like that?
You got both of them Super Bowl above Saquon.
Yeah, for sure. So I had Leonard just because he was a driving force of that offense. Same thing with Kamara. Well, Kamara was just electric. Electric. And I couldn't really name anybody else on that team for that year. So the Alvin Kamara year, I was looking around at that offense. I'm like, who's really moving the needle on that offense? Whereas your Derrick Henry's, they still had wide receivers there. You know what I'm saying? They still had an offense there, and they had a fucking gauntlet of a defense on the other side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So when I was looking at matching up, and we already know, you know what I'm saying, Ohio State wasn't no damn slouch either. Shout out to Cardale Jones for that championship year. But none of those other teams was slouches neither.
Zeke though? Yes,
I never liked Zeke coming out of Ohio State.
Zeke was a dog.
I didn't like Zeke coming out of Ohio State.
And
because one thing with Zeke was he'll have he'll go like 5 to 10 yards on each touch, like 5 to 10 yards each touch without being touched. He didn't have to make no moves. He didn't have to make nobody miss. He didn't have to run nobody over. Yeah, his first 5 yards were clean. Okay. Each touch. So
that's why I put Jonathan Taylor in there. He was
But
Wisconsin.
he got out the mud though. I ain't really mad at Jonathan.
Because
But
Jonathan led in the 2 Big Ten championship games and lost to Ohio State. Led them 2 Big Ten championship games, came as a freshman and dominated all 4 years. 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't know.
I don't know about
I'm still
your
Fournette high, bro.
I'll give you Kamara, but Leonard Fournette, I've never been a big fan.
Fournette. That's what I'm saying. I didn't like Zeke.
Did you do tight ends or no?
Nah, I skipped over that.
All right, so I'll get my tight ends on. I put 2. I put Mark and I put Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Like Mark was different at Oklahoma. That's why Baker Mayfield was drafting up.
That what was his name? That wasn't Bubba Franks. The quarterback from Florida, while Kyle Pitts is there. I can see his face, but I can't. Keep going.
Yeah. But them 2 was like this athleticism. Mark is ahead of him because Mark was a little bit like Kyle's an athlete, but Mark is like a purebred, came-ready tight end off the rip. You could have put Brock in there. Brock, they made from 2015 tight ends that was great. Cause all from that list before that, I was talking about the Dallas Clarks at Iowa. You talking about a lot of good tight ends in the 2000s. But as far as 2015 on, just Mark and Kyle Pitts were the 2 dominant ones. You probably could put Brock in there at tight end 3. All right, receivers, man.
All right. So, and we're going to start with, if he ain't on your list, let's just go wide receiver for wide receiver.
Who you got?
Because I can probably think off the top.
My wide receiver one is Percy Harvin.
Percy Harvin?
That's
boy, is you sure? Did you check that?
He played 2015, draft 2016.
Damn, boy, we get old, bro. Damn, for real? Damn, well, I think he was like...
Because he won a championship without that other team. With the other team, he stayed behind 1 year.
Damn, for real? Okay, for sure. Damn,
he
bro, let's get with that one. All right, for sure. Hey, go off. All right, well, fuck it. I'm doing Mike Williams.
From
Clemson.
That's 1?
I'm going from wide receiver 3 up. Excuse me.
Okay, okay. Go 1. Who you on 1? Right,
1, I'm going Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. 1. If I had the line, because I was thinking it of, so I should add some context. So I assigned my wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 as if I was going 3-by-1 set. So I had like 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, which you can probably throw. Let's just say Kyle Pitts is dead. So if I had to line up today and I needed an X wide receiver.
My wide receiver, when I look at it, is the person they go get it. I'm throwing the pass.
Exactly. So if I need somebody to like
make a play,
I need this. All the superlatives you can name. Jamar Chase. And I'm saying
that's why I picked Percy Harvin, because I said that
bro was crazy. He was crazy. That's why I was thinking. I'm thinking like old school Florida football. Like
Percy Harvin was dead.
Yeah. But Jamar Chase. My first thing that goes to that comes to mind is that damn championship game against Clemson. You got, mind you, this is AJ Terrell, which I think he went not this past season, but I want to say he was second team All-Pro the year before. But we talking still first round pick AJ Terrell. Took AJ Terrell back out there behind that. He took him behind the crib. Took him behind the woodshed that game. Yeah. And this is like no blemish in his game, AJ Terrell, when he's coming into this game. Dropped 2 tuds on that boy head top. 2 tuds. Yeah. And again, just stout, strong, fast. Everything you're looking for in an ex wide receiver. Jamar Chase was that dude. Still is to this day.
So who's wide receiver number 2?
I said Jamar Chase. And then I said,
we'll go 3. I'll go 3 because you already said 3. You said
Mike Williams for 3.
I said I had Marvin Harrison Jr. at 3. Over everybody else. That he a dog. What he did, and I know it might be, and I don't even think it's recency bias. He was probably the best wide receiver prospect that I've seen come out of college over a period of time since Larry Fitzgerald. Because Jamar, like I saw Jamar, but Jamar was like 1 year where he really got off. But Marvin Jones for 3 years was a dog on a crowded wide receiver team. But everybody else acknowledged these are pros that he was playing with, acknowledged that he was a dog.
Yeah.
Everybody else acknowledged he was a dog.
Yeah.
When have we seen that since Larry? Because if we look like all-time list, Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh man, come on, stop it.
Like,
Yeah.
it ain't even close.
Yeah. Come on. Stop
But he's probably the best wide receiver prospect I've seen with a body of work in college since Larry Fitzgerald. The man do no workouts for nobody, and he still got drafted number 4 or number 3.
Yeah.
I think he's a can't miss. Barring injury, I think he can't miss. At minimum, multiple year All Pros. At best, the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
I think there's no miss with him.
Yeah. Nah, too much athleticism.
That's my 3. But I like Mike out of Clemson.
Go get it.
Go get it, dog.
Go get
Like,
it.
if you need a pass, covered or not, Mike go get it. Mike could be a dog in pro if he wants to stay healthy.
Stay healthy, yeah. Go get it. And just like you said, deep field threat. Go get it. You know,
Oh, he's covered by 2 people. I'm gonna still give Mike a
yeah,
chance.
for sure.
Mike Williams.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna just meet here and say wide receiver 2. You know, we kind of been 1, 3 out of course or whatever. My last one, I'm gonna go with Smitty. I'm going with my boy Devontae Smith. Going with Smitty. Heisman winner.
He was that was what I was
Heisman
gonna put up
winner.
there.
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
gonna put him up there.
And mind you, this is
His speed
Hurts.
too.
Mind you, this is Smitty with Hurts, Tua, and Mac Jones. I think his Heisman year was with Mac. You know what I'm saying? And again, I like to look at dominating performances just like I did with Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
I look at his signature game,
Yeah.
Derek Stingley.
He
Derek
told him up.
Stingley.
He told him up.
Dropped 2 tugs on him.
He told him up.
You know what I'm saying?
But in his defense, that Bama offense was loaded though.
Squad. And that's why I was trying to, going back to when we doing our running backs, I was just like, Derrick Henry is right there. Like, it's like, dog, it's too
But
easy
Derrick Henry was the offense though.
to put up.
They didn't throw the ball at all. That's why
Wow.
I'm surprised you didn't put Derrick Henry in there.
You
Because
know?
even more than Leonard Fournette, they had talent in Alabama.
Yeah.
And they didn't throw the ball.
And they're still able to do it.
So I had Justin Jefferson.
Oklahoma State? No. And why am I thinking about? I'm thinking about Justin Blackman.
Yeah, he was before. I would have had him up there.
Amari Cooper almost made my damn list, but he's in 2014.
Blackman was up there. I had Crabtree because he was before.
Talk to me about no Crabtree.
Nah, so you get those are all pro
Yeah,
Crabtree.
don't talk to me about no Crabtree. Talk about Texas Tech Crabtree.
That was a great team with Graham Harrell. What's that name? The Tate was on my list too.
If you want to add any West Virginia boys, let's do it. Just, hey,
Pat White.
Pat White? they don't know about that.
Steve Slate, that was
Stupid. That's why I was stupid.
Back on topic. Justin Jefferson.
Got you.
Because with that team that he had, he still got yards. That quarterback play wasn't that great when he was there. Because he didn't have the Joe Burrow. He had Joe Burrow the year before, but that was like wasn't the Joe that got drafted.
Did Jamar? No, Jamar and Justin came out the same year.
No. Justin came out the year before Jamar. They didn't get drafted the same year.
For sure. Again, my days.
Wait a minute, Justin and Joe got drafted, and then because Jamar came after Joe, so Justin and Joe was drafted the same year.
And then Jamar.
But Justin Jefferson, just because, again, not as good as Marvin Harrison Jr.'s resume, but for the dude that can go get it, run routes, like the one hand snatch it out the air, he was it. Like you knew that he was gonna be good. Like nobody was surprised. Then he made the gritty popular, bro. You gotta put him in, bro.
All right, good selling. Always tip your hat to a good selling.
You know what I'm saying? But Justin Jefferson. So like, just recap mine. I got Percy, Justin, Marvin.
All right, going against Mike Williams, Smitty, Jamar.
So anybody else is honorable mention that we didn't put in there that you think shit? I think some of the Ohio State boys could be in because Olave was crazy.
Garrett Wilson was nice.
Yeah.
You probably add
Corey Davis
and the USC guys.
And then Western Michigan was nice. And I know he didn't play out in the league, but Corey Davis at Western Michigan was like unstoppable.
Any USC guys you can think of?
Nah, because Marquis Lee was earlier.
Yeah. Well, I say, no, Nelson was before that, right?
When did Juju come out? Juju was doing this thing.
Yeah, he was after Nelson.
Yeah.
So,
That's my list of people. So I think we, even though we disagree a little bit, we was both thinking the same thing. As far as that, I knew quarterback was about the same. I knew running back. I thought you was gonna put Dalvin in there at least one time. I didn't think you were gonna have Jonathan Taylor, but Dalvin in 2015 probably was different.
that was a good pick. That was a good one. I give you that one. That was a good pick.
And then
Dallas efficient. Dalvin efficient.
I know we didn't do offensive linemen, but I want to put one in there. Yeah, I want to put Quentin Nelson in there for Notre Dame. Left Notre Dame.
Okay.
Dog. And Barry Jones from Alabama. The center. Came in and started.
Yeah. All right. If I had to do one recent memory, Penei Sewell, Oregon.
Early, though.
That's what I'm saying. Recent memory. That's what I'm saying.
Early.
Penei Sewell, but, just in recent memory, he was dominant. So I ain't really dig into O-line too much.
So, all right, defense. Before we get into defense, what defense are you? What kind of defense are you running?
4-3.
I was in a nickel package.
I ran 4-3.
Okay.
I ran 4-3. This is a base 4-3.
I was at nickel.
Okay, that's for sure.
All right. So let's start defensive line, right? I'm gonna tell you my whole defensive line, and then you tell me your other.
I can do that for sure. Let's do that.
All right. So my defensive end, I got Joey Bosa.
Dang, me too.
On the other side, I got Chase Young.
All right, I'll stay Chase Young.
In the middle, I got Christian Wilkins and Ed Oliver. That's my front four.
Houston, Ed Oliver. I'm trying to think where you went.
Houston, Ed Oliver.
Okay.
Undersized, the tackle, but still get out there.
Okay. All right. So I got Joey Bosa on the edge. I'm going edge, DT, edge.
Okay.
All right. So Joey Bosa on the edge. Jonathan Allen at DT.
Oh, that's a guy.
Jeffrey Simmons at DT.
I almost put him in there too.
And fact check this, Myles Garrett.
No.
Hey,
I think
that's 20. What's that? 2016, right?
I don't know. That's a good one. If he is, I messed up. Because if I do that, if Myles Garrett counts, I take out Chase Young for Myles Garrett.
Yeah. All-American 2016 was drafted 2017.
Take out Chase Young for me. And I pick
Myles Garrett. Yeah.
I like that. I like the Jonathan Allen one.
But that's what it was either him. That's what I said. Bama's gonna be heavy. Bama's gonna be heavy in my Bama's gonna be heavy on my defense.
But I just said Christian Wilkins was such a force on that national championship team at D tackle when you couldn't run on the board.
Yeah, but they had I remember Clyde Farrell. He didn't work out. He didn't really produce that much when he went to the league.
So I mean, why did Farrell look good?
Point.
They were double teaming. And Ed Oliver is like Aaron Donaldson. I think they small guys, but to be that dominant and play D tackle at like 5'11", he need to play about.
Oh, wait a minute! About your boy from Buffalo, Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack 25th. I don't think that's 25th. We was in college when Khalil came out.
You sure?
Yeah, we was in college.
Okay.
You all would have had Khalil.
Yeah, I know. Is he before then? I don't want to do too much fact checking and slow down the pod, but if
Khalil Mack was before this,
20, yeah.
2014.
Thank you.
Yeah, he got drafted 2014.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
But Myles, I'll take Chase Young. Chase Young to be an honorable mention. Like I had Aiden Hutchinson on honorable mention. Only I had Aiden Hutchinson on honorable mention is because his motor never stopped, and he was that Michigan defense. But Chase Young was a dog too, but he's nowhere near what Myles Garrett and Joey Bosa senior year. He was unblockable, bro. But him and that defensive line, him and Chase Young on both sides. That was a championship that year, didn't he?
Yep.
It was crazy. But then, like, Ed, call it me being a sucker for a joker that's like 5'11", 265, playing in the middle.
Yeah.
And dominating.
And mind you, there was other cats that was up there, too, just at the DT spot. I saw Rashawn Gary from Michigan.
Yeah, he was nice.
You know what I'm saying? I believe Kenny Clark was up there too when he was running. So it was other catchers at DT that that could have made that point. But I remember Jonathan Allen. I remember it was the Superman tackle. For those that know, Jonathan Allen's Superman tackle that was kind of like his crown and jewel, just like the way Jalen Carter's like picked up when he picked up Jalen
Carter was I don't mention my D tackle list.
Yeah,
and yeah, that was up.
Georgia's up. Georgia's in my my defense too.
Yeah. So you got 3 linebackers. I got 2 because I did nickel.
Yeah, that's cool.
My 2 linebackers was Reuben Foster and Zach Cunningham.
My boys. That's what I'm talking about. I had Reuben Foster in mine too. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Reuben was, even though Reuben didn't pound in the league and his shoulders were bad,
smacking
my man
shit.
was a tackler.
Smacking shit.
He come in with bad intentions every play. And then I had Zach Cunningham. If you watch Vandy, he was Vandy's defense.
Yeah.
When James Franklin was there. That was James Franklin last year.
Yeah.
Zach Cunningham was the tackling machine at Vandy. He was Vandy's defense. Like, my man made all the tackles. You know what I'm saying? Luke, you know what I'm saying? He ain't Luke Kuechly, but you know what I'm saying? He's Zach Cunningham. You know, but Reuben, you had to see him play, bro.
Reuben.
He was the start of that run of middle linebackers. So it was Dante, then it was Reuben.
Dante, Reuben, then Rashawn.
Yeah.
Rashawn was there.
Yeah.
I might have that out.
It was like a thing to be a linebacker. He was small, so he wasn't like no big linebacker with the neck roll.
Neck roll.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to J.E., you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He love a good neck roll.
But that is one thing Bama kept at that time. It was like, you're going to get you a wide receiver, you're going to get you a running back, and you're going to get you a linebacker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Came
but they was stout. Bad crazy.
Bro.
But
shoulders was messed up. That's why he making it pro had bad shoulders.
And boy was in trouble too. Like he had some off the field stuff too.
All right,
but so you had Reuben, Zach. Who was your third? Or you had two?
I had 2.
Okay, for sure. So we can kind of do the same thing. Let's just say my third person is an honorable mention.
Okay.
All right. So I had Reuben Foster, Roquan Smith out of Georgia, and then I had Tremaine Evans out of VTech.
He was nice with this.
So
he was that was really the last good tech team.
Yeah. So my thing with Tremaine was all measurables, right?
He had the size,
6'3", fast, sideline to sideline, and really just.
This wasn't a great. When it comes down to tackling, though, the thing with me is like he's great in coverage.
I was about to say he had good drops.
Kind of like I was about to put Eric Kendricks in there from UCLA.
I saw him up there
you know
too.
What I'm saying? When I had a line, I was thinking about like somebody to come down, tap size. Roquan was close, but only reason I didn't do Roquan because Zach had more tackles. Because all of them was great.
Yeah,
it was a great tackler. Roquan was a great tackler. Reuben was a great tackler. Zach was great. And I need my linebackers to tackle. Yes, yes, they can cover. But I'm talking about what we're gonna stop this run.
Yeah, and
we see hole. You know what I'm saying? Attack. Get to the football. So, but I like Roquan. And Edmonds was. As far as the coverage linebacker.
When you talk about just like picking up your tight end or picking up your slot, giving them a shot as they come over the middle.
Yeah,
Tremaine was my guy, and fucking right, that boy could have been a safety. Even though I think his brother Terrell Emmons did play safety at Tech during the same time, but boy just had athleticism out this world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He just crazy athletic. The measurables were just off the charts. Yeah. Like he was just all athlete, all freak.
He was great. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Dan River. I know.
You know what I'm saying? So just all around, all athlete, all freak. Got like first time I really saw.
His brother really carried them Tech team. His brother was the running back, right?
Well, because he had 3 brothers. You're right. So
one was a safety.
One was a safety. Terrell was a safety. Tremaine was linebacker.
And his other brother was running back. Mm-hmm. That was the last good Tech team. Tech fell off after that.
Yep.
Tech fell off after that. That's sad too. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, they used Tech was a
good Tech team.
Tech was a jewel of the ACC for years.
Tyrod years.
Tyrod, I can go back to D'Angelo Hall years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They put out some talent. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, had everybody in Virginia, and any Virginia high school player during that era was trying to go to Tech.
You got that Tech offer.
Boy, you was good money.
Oh, okay. So I said I did nickel, so I got 3 corners, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you my 3 corners, right? I'm gonna say my 2 outside corners. I want Sauce and Jalen.
I know Jalen's in there.
Yeah.
I knew Jalen was in there.
Sauce, because Sauce in Cincinnati was shut down, bro. Like that's why they were undefeated, bro. They could not throw on his side. Sauce was different, and my slot is Pat Surtain.
Stop disrespecting Pat Surtain.
I'll put him in the slot.
Stop disrespecting Pat
He's
Surtain.
on the list. He's on. Why can't he not be on the list?
Pat ain't a Pat outside, bro.
Who put in the slot?
Pat is CB.
He better than Sauce?
In college?
Yes.
In college?
Sauce in Cincinnati with a loaded defense.
I was about to say in Cincinnati because Brian Cooks is a Super Bowl champion for the Chiefs right now. Brian Cooks was a safety for Cincinnati during that time.
That's cool. But Sauce didn't no safety though. He helped other guys. Sauce was shut down. Come on, you even said it.
My only thing
Sauce Island was a thing.
Maybe because you put him in the slot, I'm feeling disrespect.
Pat should tell him, let you know how I feel about Pat. I like him. I'm about to go hungry.
Hell no.
I'm about to put Vernon Hargreaves.
I thought he was nice in college, bro. Damn. Vernon Hargreaves from Florida. I thought he was nice.
I'm about to put Vernon Hargreaves on this list.
Oh, damn, dog. What a name. So I
got Surtain, Sauce, and Jalen. They're my 3 corners.
Man, you'll put Jalen in the slot. Stop playing with him. Word, because I think at that time at Florida, I think Jalen even had Jalen played safety while he was at Florida State.
A little bit of everything.
He played slot while he was at Florida State. True freshman shit. Like he was nice.
Yeah, Jalen was like that.
Jalen was nice.
And like I said, Sauce 2 years back to back should have won the throw it, but it was hating. Sauce he couldn't get picked. They didn't throw to him. They didn't throw to him his senior year. He didn't have no touchdowns on him at all.
So after all, like once I get past the Patrick Surtain, hey, Sauce was nice. Sauce was nice. That's a lot of hate for me to just do away with, but I feel you. I got you.
What you got there?
I got. So still on the base for 3. So I only picked 2 corners. So, and how about this? I'll throw in an honorable mention at the end. All right. So I had Jalen, of course. I had Jalen, and then I had Marshawn Lattimore at Ohio State.
See, a lot of Ohio State guys like that want to throw that. Denzel Ward was nice at Ohio State too. He was one of the corners. I'm surprised I didn't put him on there. Yeah. He was a hitter.
He was physical, and that's why I like when they was coming out of college and going into the league. I like Jalen's fit more as a safety than I liked him at corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I had Pat. I was thinking of Pat as my honorable mention, but just from the being physical, I had Jalen as my physical corner, and Marshawn was just finesse, clean, footwork, clean. You know what I'm saying? Just
no empty steps.
No, bruh. Picks, and we just talking about picks.
Came in the league too.
You know what I'm saying?
Picks right off the rip.
Just dog.
Marshawn's up there. I can't be mad at that.
All dog, bro.
If you wanted to take out like Pat and put Marshawn on here, I wouldn't be mad.
Hey, bro. Hey, too much hate on Pat, bro.
There's not no hate, bro.
Too much hate.
You know what I'm saying?
Too much hate.
That's a good. So I got 2 safeties.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my honorable mention first.
Okay.
My honorable mention is Derwin James. That's my honorable mention.
That's fair.
Derwin, I got to say that I don't even want to put. I would just put if I had to play with a football player, Derwin would be there because he can play anywhere.
Yeah. He came in after Jalen too. I remember.
So my 2 safeties, I'm gonna do Minka and Jabril Peppers.
You had me with Minka. Minka's probably one of my last.
But Jabril at Michigan was like that. We're talking about college. You keep thinking about that.
No, I remember Jabril. He did pump returns and whatnot too. And I think he was in the Heisman race, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. trying to be on
that Charles Woodson
Charles Woodson
time.
time. Yeah, exactly.
Minka just because he came down the system as a freshman, it was a
Dog. Oh, dog. Minka's probably one of my, and I still had, I know this is off topic, but I still got Minka as like my top safety in the league.
Yeah,
Still, Minka just been all dog.
Nick Saban off the
Bro.
rip. This is back when Nick Saban won the championships.
Then play true freshman.
Then played true freshman. Minka came in and played off the rip
Minka
at safety and had the responsibility of making calls.
Mm-hmm.
Minka was
different. Minka was there, and that's in. You know what I'm saying? They kind of try to throw that Minka label on Brian Branch when he was coming out. When he was coming out of college too, because similar to Minka, like Minka will play. You know, he'll play deep. He had the versatility to play like deep safety. He'll come up in the box. You know, blitz off the corner. He'll play the slot if he had to, but because they were just so versatile. But as far as putting it all together, physicality. Had range, sideline to sideline, can make a dash to the hash like nobody's business. Minka had all the tools, just all dog.
Facts.
For sure. But Jabril Peppers is a good pick. I'll let that.
I was gonna put like Minka at free, Jabril at strong.
That's fair.
I want Jabril to come down here.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that just more so lends his hand to Minka just being a dog because he played one deep at Bama. You don't play one deep at Bama. That's how nasty Minka is. He played one deep at Bama.
So you said, who did you have to say?
So you know I had Minka.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, let me double check real quick. Oh, Eddie Jackson. Stop playing with him.
Oh.
Eddie Jackson. Again, because he came in his first 2 years into the league, lit it up, but he was ball hawk at Bama. I think he had like 6 1 year.
Are we talking about Eddie? But like,
no, I'm talking college Eddie Jackson.
I know he was good, but I think Eddie Jackson
and return kicks.
It was just so much. I don't know if his college career is better than Jabril though.
We can go stat for stat because he returned kicks at Bama too. And he got picks at Bama too.
Eddie Jackson.
And there might have been some laps where Minka.
I don't even know if I put Eddie over Derwin James.
If I put my mind to it, there might have been a year where Minka and Eddie played on the same defense. That's what I'm saying. Bama is a cheat code during this whole process.
I don't think I put him over Derwin at Florida State. He was a freshman on that championship team.
Derwin was?
Yes.
Mm.
Him and Dalvin came the same year.
Oh, that's a nasty recruit class.
Like, Derwin was like,
dog.
that's why they wasn't that good that year after Jameis.
Yeah.
Because he got hurt.
Yeah.
And he still got drafted in the top 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Who else was on that team?
That team was nasty.
That was kind
talking
of
about Kelvin Benjamin was on that team.
Oh boy, what?
You talking about my man that beat the case? That beat that charge?
Oh, while otherwise skinny, more
He
skinnier
was on that
frame.
team.
Yeah.
You talking about, he had Nick O'Leary on that team? What he on that? The tight end?
The fullback, oh boy.
Yeah, he was on that team. That was a nasty team.
Nasty fool. It should be considered up there as one of like.
We'll get that. That might be an episode.
Yeah. Let's do that. Best championship team.
Best championship teams. Yeah, we can
Okay.
rank them.
All right.
But Eddie was a dog, but I don't know if I can put Eddie ahead of Derwin.
Eddie got picks. I'm trying to say like I want to say the championship year he had 6 and returned 3 touchdowns that year. Oh, punt return, kick return, touchdowns that year. Oh, dog. That's what I'm saying. Bama is just when we went to the defensive side for this episode, it was just
you put a Bama person
at every position. At every position.
That's true. You can put a Bama person there. I think I do besides
because I had
defensive line.
Hold on, because
I got Ruben, Pat, and Minka.
Yeah, only thing I didn't put them at was that corner.
Because I didn't put them defensive line. I didn't put Jonathan Allen in there. I put Christian Wilkins.
Yeah, which was still a good pick.
You know what I'm saying?
Still a good pick. He got everybody on that D-line drafted. they all, Christian Wilkins got everybody on that D-line drafted. Because Lord knows when they got to the league, they all went like round 1 because of him.
Nice.
But nah, man, Eddie was nice. Eddie was nice.
I give you Eddie, man. I give you Eddie. You know what I'm saying? And my coach, Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? Off the road. He ain't gotta talk about
I don't mention Dabo.
Nick Saban.
I don't mention. Come on.
Nick Saban.
What about your boy?
I don't mention Urban Meyer.
I was about to say, what about your boy A&M?
Who?
He ain't win shit.
What I was talking about Jim?
You just mentioned the Florida State team.
Who had just retired? Who recruited all of them?
No, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Bobby Bowden. That was like 2 years after he retired. All them kids came up for Bobby Bowden. Jimbo just happened to take over the team. You saw what happened after them years after. He went to Texas A&M.
Don't tell me he got Tony Dungy, bro.
He went to Texas A&M quick and they never do nothing. I think Dabo can recruit. He just can't. I don't think Dabo developed well. But he had some guys. Like last chance, you had 3 of the quarterbacks on there. So, but yeah, it's a good list. We ain't disagree. Some of yours was crazy, but it wasn't that bad.
Hate Leonard Fournette, bro.
Yeah, man. A lot of
Leonard Fournette was nasty, bro. Nasty. But having Dalvin Cook as a response is different. I forgot about Dalvin. He was different.
So, man, you know what I'm saying? Good list, man. Good list. We're going to come back again, rank the top college teams of all time.
Yeah.
Championship teams.
College
Championship teams. You know what I'm saying? So, that you know what I'm saying? Got to come back with that, you know what I'm saying? Right before college football season start, maybe, rank the championship teams.
Yeah, that's the best.
And stuff like that, make that happen. So, program note, we will be back July 1st, you know what I'm saying? People got to take a little break, get our summer in and stuff like that. So, program note.
We got lives too, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, we'll be back July 1st with another episode. So, we got plenty of episodes we can go back and rewatch. Because we've been dropping every Monday, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So we got plenty of episodes to go back and rewatch. Like I said, we'll be back July 1st with another fresh episode of IDK Sports Podcast. Your premier podcast talking sports with the average guys. Don't forget you can catch us on Mondays at 5 p.m. on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
You can also still, while we're out, we posting a couple things. Follow us on Instagram at IDK Sports Pod 23. Yeah. Follow me at Anthony E. Great and follow my man Kenny at Finessing the Gram.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see y'all July 1st. You know what I'm saying? Until next time.
What's up?
Holla.
Do it.